Okay. And we are live with Escape from Tarkov. Yay. Last time, we had a pretty decent raid on Ground Zeroes, where we did the wine quest. We went and got some wine. Then we had a pretty good scav run, and finally we had a run on woods that ended in a crash. The game just failed. The game just started having a bunch of errors and we couldn't play. So I had to stop the stream there. Off stream, the game started just fine. I managed to finish the raid. So now we have a bunch of quests to hand in. And today the plan is we're going to do a bunch of quests on customs. Because that's all we have. We need to find some water, we need to find a pocket watch, we need to find some kind of message, we need to find a bunch of stuff. So that's the plan. Which means we're probably going to be dying a bunch of times too. But, oh well. You know, it is what it is. But first, I went and got the intro cinematic cutscene to Escape from Tarkov from the developer's site on YouTube. Let me just go ahead and get it. There's going to be, because I have Escape from Tarkov open and the cinematic open, there's going to be a bit of a background music. Just ignore that. Anyway, let me just play that. Right now. Boop. That's how you first get introduced to the game. All events and locations are fictional, any coincidences are purely incidental.
The Norvensk region has forever changed the moment it was turned into an open economic zone.
It's so loud, even my mic is picking up the noise.
Norvensk and Tarkov became centers of international partnership. One of the most influential corporations on the global stage, Terra Group, has established its regional headquarters in Tarkov. Terra Group scientists promised to bring our world towards the future. Even back then, it was obvious the old world was on its way out. In Tarkov, the corporation was actively acquiring land and absorbed local businesses for the sake of its revolutionary projects.
I wonder who's doing the voiceover.
That's what they used to say. Terra Group's influence in the city grew rapidly. It wasn't long before they started showing interest in restricted government facilities, a move that couldn't go unnoticed by domestic security agencies. In order to protect their enterprises, Terra Group hired a foreign PMC, United Security. USEC personnel began blocking access to Terra Group's facilities, and even the government authorities no longer had a full picture of what the corporation was doing within Tarkov's borders. Eventually, a team of investigators was sent to the local headquarters to search the building and compile a report. But the USEC operatives refused to let the law officials through and opened fire. After that incident, a new force appeared in the Norvensk region, PMC Bear. Their main mission was to expose and gather evidence of Terra Group's illegal activities
that was in French.
Around the world.
I saw that.
At first, Bear's operations and their clashes with USEC forces were limited and isolated, but the tension escalated quickly. It was too risky to fully involve military forces to maintain order due to the region's special status. The UN forces and Russian military blocked all routes in and out of the city, and the UNTAR mission began evacuating civilians. But despite the authorities' statements, the situation in Tarkov was no longer under anyone's control. The conflict between Bear and USEC evolved into an all-out armed conflict. Marauders and bandits, soon nicknamed scabs, only made things worse. For several years, both PMCs fought each other, each carrying out orders from their respective command. Before all this, Tarkov was featured in the world's top financial news. And now it shows up in the combat logs of the contract wars. But it didn't end there. Terra Group's local headquarters became Bear's primary objective, withstanding multiple assault attempts. During one of those raids, something happened. An event that split Tarkov's history into the before and after.
Okay. After that, you wake up and do the tutorial in Ground Zeroes where you have to escape. Let me just try and read that French document back there. If I can find it. It was when Bear came around. I think it's this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it just says it says birds in Africa.
Operatives refused to let the law officials through and opened fire.
Let's see.
After that incident, a new force appeared in the Norvensk region. PMC Bear.
There's the Russian document.
Was to expose.
I couldn't see it.
And gather evidence.
Editorial: the conflict in Rwanda is over. Reports said that the armed conflict implicated groups unidentified in the country. Okay, it seems to be a weirdly. It seems to be weirdly translated. So it's a bit wonky, but whatever. The conflict had occurred in far from inhabited zones and does not seem to be linked to terrorist organizations. During the months that passed, the fighting has spread throughout multiple regions in the nation. The exchanges, the fire, whatever, the exchange of the fire, Jesus, the most intense firefights were signaled near abandoned petrol fields, detained by some random corporation that was bought by a terror group. Visual witnesses have reported that the military operations were led by fighters well trained. They have Bear insignia. 1 euro to read the rest of the article. France is the most restricted country in Europe. Questions asked at terror group by the high Russian authorities. A mayor refuses to marry a Tunisian and open the way to material help. Okay. Well, that's that article. Let me go ahead and get the actual game back on screen now. Up. Let me just take that off. Boop. And get Escape from Tarkov back in there. The actual game. If I can, if I may. Ahem. Come on. Come on. Come on! Escape from Tarkov, where is it? It's gone. Dang it. Why did it have to end up like this? Oh wait, I think I got it. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully. Boom! Look at that. Anyway, so yeah, that was the intro cinematic. That gives you the detail of the the backstory. Somewhat important information to know what's going on. It gives you context for what you're doing. Anyway, by doing the quest yesterday that I finished, I had to finish off stream. We now have a bunch of stuff to turn in. So first, Prapor's search mission, which will give me a nice little compass that I'm gonna be using. I guess I didn't make it, and the transport were looted, plus all the USEC camp nearby. That sucks. The cargo was very important. Well, you've done your part of the deal, so here's your reward. You can leave now. We found another gas analyzer, so we can do this task. It's delightful to find a responsible person who is willing to take risks for the common good. Painkiller. There's more work if you're interested. I think you have already understood that I support the civilians remaining in the shelters, who unfortunately didn't have the time to get out of the perimeter. In fact, all your fights are just a means of achieving the goal for me. And the goal is to help innocent people to survive until the possible end of this nightmare, or until the evacuation. You strike me as more or less a normal person, but not an utterly devolved monster yet, like most of your peers who come to me. Therefore, I shall ask you, I need morphine, and not for sale to drug addicts. I'm a doctor, after all, young man, and gave the oath. Many civilians are injured because of your constant firefights. Stray bullets, grenade fragments, and there are women, and the elderly, and children, and they're not combat-hardened thugs. They cannot and should not endure such pain biting on the rifle sling. I know that USEC used to carry Supplies of single-use syringes into SUVs. Get me at least several of those. So find morphine. And last but not least, Jaeger, we found the food for him. Boop. Thank you. Food in our time is hard to get. Supply. It's hard to survive without it. We can talk about business then, when you have time. Come and visit me sometime, kid. Now we have a bunch of quests. Let's go one at a time. Work smarter. You know how heated it can be to... that. You know how heated it can be at the safe exits around here. Many die on the road back, not on the actual trip. That's why for a true hunter, it's important to always have something prepared, like a personal escape plan. Times are tough right now, so I don't advise taking unnecessary risks. Take customs, for example. Yeah, that's where we're going. I heard that some of the exits are now under someone's control and they're only letting in their own kind, which means no more outsiders will be allowed in. You might want to find a way to secure those exits yourself. It may take some finesse, but for a true warrior, such obstacles shouldn't be a problem. So find the secret exit on customs and take it. Rough Tarkov. Hello there. I see you become pretty confident in your survival skills. That's what gets people killed. Overconfidence weakens your senses, and Tarkov doesn't tolerate it. I was talking to an old comrade of mine, and let me tell you, tripwires are the ultimate test of alertness. Partisan has driven... that's another boss. Partisan has driven many great bastards out of existence, and most of the time it was only a matter of catching the enemy inattentive. Yes, his methods are extreme, and he's been like that since Afghanistan. Even if you're not on my friend's good side, there are still plenty of gifts in Tarkov even without him, not just in the woods too. Sometimes even on a random room can come with an explosive surprise. That's why I advise you to cut down on your eagerness and take a closer look at such places. You live longer if you learn to recognize mortal danger. So find the heavily mined area on woods, which is next to the USEC camp. Find the Claymore mine on ground zeros, which is in some room in a bank. Tarkov Shooter Part 1. Oh boy. It's time to start using both actions. Here you are. Only you and Sniper can survive that long in the field, raid after raid, it looks like. He was recently looking for a reliable guy who can be entrusted with a task and won't let him down. He says the best way to test someone for his task is to check their skill with both action rifles. He's a serious man, so I think he needs a fighter for something important. What do you think? Can I recommend you? Try yourself in as the Tarkov shooter. If you passed all Sniper's tests, I'll arrange you a contact with him. So here's the first task. We need to test your accuracy with iron sights from medium distance, let's say 40 meters. And that's another quest that just got unlocked. My friend Shapesky, that's Tarkov Shooter Part 2, that's already unlocked. My friend Shapesky was his last name. He used to write stories about the war. Even I had a fun time reading them sometimes. So recently he sold the rights to the entire series of books and they made a movie after them in the West. But now he wants more money from the movie company. He hit the hard times apparently. He even messaged me to look up some decent fighters here in Tarkov. It seems the whole world has forgotten about our city. They only remember us when they need a hired gun. And while things are going good, while things are going good, they prefer to not notice our situation at all. Anyway, I digress. Are you ready for the second task from Sniper? You have to shoot at the heads and legs from the same distance, 40 meters. So yeah, once again, use a bolt action rifle from 40 meters away. And finally, unpredictable but dangerous. Hello there, come in, take a seat. The path of ours is not easy at all. Fighting scum is dangerous and requires extraordinary skill. For example, being fast, quiet, agile, and deadly. Flanking the enemy, outplaying them on their own field. Your buddies chained in their body armor will never be able to master these skills. Therefore, before embarking on serious tasks, hone this skill. So, eliminate scavs without wearing hard armor on woods. I mean, that'll come. That's a lot of quests. Right now, we're not going to focus on the bolt action just yet. We're going to go to customs, maybe find the secret exit. I think we leveled up, so we got a new extra quest. What's up, mate? Got a job for you. An old pal of mine is looking for the right people for his business. I don't know the ins and outs, just the first stage of recruitment, so to speak. I see you're interested. You heard anything about the arena yet? You gotta put up flyers around Tarkov, like, come and check it out. Shit like that, you know. Serious people always start small. I've got a couple of posters ready for you, but if you lose them, it's your own bloody problem. Got it? Bring him to the Scav stronghold at Customs Terminal. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff to pick up. Hey, my insurance is here. What did we get? Let me go first, one thing at a time. First, here we got a map. We got a compass, which I'm going to be using. We have some monies. Let's see what my insurance came back with. We got the AKUs back. The backpacks are still there. Yeah, look at that. Almost all my kits are still here. We just lost the MP5. Sure. We'll pick it up as we lose our kits. Next. More rewards. That's some drugs which we can use. That's some rubles which we can put in our wallet. Actually, we can't because it's full. Never mind, we can. Next reward. Jaeger. A survival lighter. I'm just gonna put that down there. Some more rubles. There we go. Next. Skier. He's gonna give me the posters. I'm gonna put it in my junk box for now. If it even fits all. Nope, it didn't fit at all. That's fine. We'll just have to use it. Okay, so we have to check out a couple locations. The machinery key is for the pocket watch. The unknown key is for Skier's blackmail material. Dorm 206 is for the water for therapist. I'm gonna go with the machinery key. We're gonna do it one at a time. One raid at a time. Machinery key first. Let me sell some stuff to therapist. Oop. I think we're ready to go. You know, I could have just used that drugs. Oh well. Too late now. Let's go. To customs. We'll try the daytime first. So we have to go to the eastern part of customs, find that tanker truck, open it, take the pocket watch, and escape. All while being alive. We'll see how it plays out. First, we'll have to survive spawning. Also, look at that. We just leveled up from doing all these quest turn-ins. That gave me a whole level. Dang. Speaking of level, I know that we might be able to combine two of those bolt action quests, Shooter Born in Heaven and the Tarkov shooter. But I just need to go and look at what are the activation conditions for Shooter Born in Heaven. That quest is to kill 5 players on every single map with a bolt action rifle. So while we'll be packing a bolt action rifle for doing Tarkov shooter, you know, might as well have that quest too. I think it's specifically kill people with a bolt action with headshots, which is what we were gonna be doing anyway. So you know, doesn't change much. Oh, I forgot to pack my new rangefinder. Oh, it's too late now. Oh well. Not my rangefinder, my compass. We'll have a rangefinder later. For now, 40 meters is manageable. We can, you know, we can gauge that by eye. But 80 meters, that's a bit more wonky. And now we wait. A while. So once we hit the raid, we'll have to survive spawning, and then make our way to the tanker truck. That's all there is to it. Thankfully, we're packing trash as usual, so we'll presumably get all of that back in insurance. Ooh, also, I have my stash up. You know what? I'm about to get my stash upgrade, so we should be able to just pick up all our insurance kits all at once with our bigger stash. I'll see. We'll see. In a bit. Eventually. Also, the dog is here. Hey, doggy. Let's see. We should be starting soon. As usual, we pray that we survive longer than the loading screen. Hmm. Come on! Start, dang you! The dog wants out. Well, let's set him out. And he's out. And he's barking. Classic doggy. Anyways. We're about to start. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get this stuff done. We're just here for the pocket watch. That's it. Nothing else. We have a shitty semi-automatic rifle. With a special caliber too, I think. We'll see. Let's see. Ugh. Hey, that's decently close. Let's go. There might be other enemies, so I'm gonna do a bit of looting. Just to put some stuff in my container to get some refunds if I die. Just watch out. I don't know where the other spawns are. That's where I need to go. Come on. Damn you. We gotta get out of here. We have to go to the upper left corner. Maybe the gas station. Let's try and go to the gas station. I thought I had this big open field. But no matter where I'm gonna go, it's gonna be big and open. Gas station is that away. Ah. I think I heard somebody else. Nope. Is that a dead body? No, it's not. It's just some random debris. There's somebody else, for sure. It's an AI. That should do. I'll pick up some ammo too. That shitty ammo, never mind. Hey, another machinery key. That's good, in case I die. Somebody else killed a scav here. That's bad news. I think I just lost a mag. Okay, going up on the high ground is a bad idea because it means I'm exposed for snipers. So we're gonna minimize our exposure. Okay. Let's go to the gas station. Is it open? Nope. Otherwise there would be a flare over there. So now we gotta go to the other extract. And there's somebody else in there. Okay. Let's just try and make it to extract. That's all we can really do. Ugh, there's a sniper on the left. They can't aim though, thankfully. Come on, get in there. Ugh. I'm gonna die. Pretty much. Currently bleeding out. That should buy me some time. Don't die just yet. Okay, shut up. Let's try and heal a bit. So the fight back warrior getting shot at. Yee! How long do my painkillers last? Another 30 seconds. I mean, we were here to extract anyway, so might as well. Our armor just saved us. If we didn't have armor, we would be dead by now. We're near extract. We can make it. As long as we have painkillers, we can keep moving at a decent speed. We just need another door to exit out of. Down there's fine. I don't like that noise. Almost there. There might be there probably will be somebody camping that location. So we'll try and sneak up on it. Oh, there's somebody. They're camping. Down this way. That's the extract. No, my painkillers ran out. Painkillers! Kill the pain! Okay, we made it. Phew! Hey, we got lucky. Huzzah! Yay! We didn't get to kill any players, but we managed to do our quest. And we extracted with the power of pain killing. So we can run on 2 broken legs. Ah. And that's why you have painkillers. Because otherwise you're just a sitting duck with broken legs. Ah. That was a close one. Boop. Killed 2 scavs. I really want to replace that shitty gun we got. Anyway, we're like halfway through its ammo, so I'll just ditch it. Heal everything. Oh, because my stomach got pierced, we were losing hydration and energy at a really fast rate. So now our character is just out of... He needs to drink and eat. We'll see if we have any food in the stash, otherwise we'll just have a scav run for food. But hey, that's a mission complete. And we got some random junk to sell too. An ADAR, which is an Russian AR-15. Uses 5.56. Anything else? Let me think. I don't think there's anything else. Did I extract or die? You step away for a second. I extracted. Do you be forgiven for thinking I died? It's alright. We survived. Huh. Let's see, I got the AR-15 equivalent. Get in there, we're gonna sell that. This gun I'm gonna be selling because we're out of ammo for it anyway, and it's not that good in any case. Sell that. Sell the mags. Oh wait, look at that. We got some stuff to eat. Drink the water. Drink the juice. Okay, so we just need a bit more. We just need some food. And we'll be fine. I can sell this key. We don't need it anymore. I'm gonna sell this key too because we have a copy of it, don't we? We don't. I'll keep it. Don't we have a copy of that key? Oh yeah, no, we have a copy. We can sell it. Time to sell. Therapist, buy my stuff. There we go, there we go, there we go. That key is important. We're gonna keep that. That key is important. We're gonna keep that. Okay. The guns. Somebody can buy the guns, please. Yep. How about Jaeger? He won't buy that. Mechanic? He'll buy my ammo. Who buys the ADAR? Let me at least sell the parts to Mechanic, since he has the best prices. Oh, what the? Sell that. There we go, and sell the stock, the receiver. Money! That was not that much money. We made 56,000. That's basically nothing. Huh, and now we need new painkillers. Oh well. And another bandage. Oh well. Let's go get some supplies. New painkillers. Damn, that's expensive. But I'll buy it. Okay. So now what? Let's turn in that quest and try and do another one. So here we have the pocket watch. You know what? I didn't think you'd find it, but big thanks to you regardless. This way you might say a personal matter. Anyway, here's your reward. And now we have the quest for Grenadier. Hello, warrior. How are the things on the front line? People say you're a good shot. I even tested you myself too. But what if you have to use a grenade? We will need intuition and brains to not get flogged accidentally. I want to see how you handle grenades. Go and make some noise in Tarkov. So, kill people with grenades is the task. That was not happening, and as you said, you got gut shot. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we got gut shot. It was draining our energy and hydration, but we managed to, using the power of painkillers, we managed to limp our way to evacuations. Delivery from the past. Stay well, fighter. Still in our sinful world, I see. Enough about that. There's this one thing, rather sensitive to you, so to say. We wish a kind of a mutual trust with you, right? So I'll be trusting you with a serious task now. I won't go into details of why, who, or for what. It's not really related to the task anyway. And the task is to procure a package and move it to another place. Doesn't sound hard, but there's a nuance. The pickup is on customs, and the drop-off is in the factory. Customs is a big warehouse, the red one. Near the garages. The package is located to the second floor in the office. Grab it and stash it in the factory. Do we need a special key for this? I think we have that key. We have the Tarkov director's office. Yeah, this one, the director's key. That's another thing we have to do. This is a two-part quest. You have to go to the customs, pick up the package, extract, then go to factory, deliver the package, and extract. I'm not sure if you can die after delivering the package. I guess we'll see. Shootout picnic. Alive and well? Attaboy. Not everyone can boast the same thing nowadays. You can handle the thing or two since you're standing here alive. That's good. You have an idea of tactics, so here's the challenge. Do you know the sawmill area in the woods? Yeah, some trusted people have matters to attend in the area, but locals come who, in lack of good sense, think of themselves as master of the place, keep interfering with them. According to my intel, there are at least a dozen of those dickheads, maybe more. I need you to deal with those morons. The others will run away. The right approach decision should not be a problem for a mercenary like you. Work then. Go to woods and kill some scavs. 15 scavs. Oh hey, we get morphine, which is a for a therapist who needs morphine. Okay, we can start working on that, I think. So now we can start packing grenades and try to kill players with them. A pistol. How about grenades and pistol? On woods, bad idea. He'll give me an AKU. AKU-N, specifically. I think we'll keep going to customs for now. He gave me a SKS. I mean, that's okay, but it's not a bolt-action rifle. We can't use it for that one quest. Let me just sell that off. Jaeger, can you buy that? He doesn't buy that. Mechanic? Ah, he buys that. Okay, let's go to the hideout and upgrade a bunch of stuff, because that's a thing we can do. Namely our stash, so we can pack up all of our insurance gear. I think we should go to woods and do that scav quest. Just looking for kills. Which means we're probably gonna die. Since we'll be in some intense areas, but that's fine. We'll pack a bolt-action rifle, a pistol, grenade, and head out and hunt. So first, our stash is bigger now. Boop. What's the next upgrade? Screws. I'm gonna wishlist those. Screws, drills, nails. We need heating level 2 and vent level 2. And for that I need CPU fans for level 2 fans. And for this I need a lighter and some dry fuel. Alright. Here we have a defective wall that just appeared. A piece of wall with heavily swollen paint. Part of the paint fell off. Water is seeping from the wall. There seems to be something behind the wall. If I had a sledgehammer, I can start dismantling the wall. Nutrition unit. Boop. Make food. So we can make a bunch of recipes. We need some stuff for the next level. Let me just go ahead and wish list them. This needs lavatory level 2. Which needs duct tape, screws, and hoses. Okay. Well, that at least would give us a lot more space in our stash. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and get my insurance stuff in there. Let me just first organize. I want this box of junk down there. These dog tags can stay here. This water and ration is for another quest for Jaeger later, so I'm gonna just put that on the side. That's my personal water bottle I can refill using the water collector. Night vision goggles. What else do I... This Stanag is for my ADAR, which I didn't receive back. We have some AKUs. Bold. Bold. A backpack. I'll put a helmet in there. And a rig. Armor vest. Armor vest. I mean, let me put the backpacks in there first. Okay. Dang it. Backpacks. Then armor vest in there. Backpack. Can't fit. Ugh. Okay. Armor vest fits. This I'm gonna sell. As for the AKUs, we have to play Tetris right now. Give me a sec. I'm kind of out of space. And we have a random backpack waiting for us. Which is fine, really. Okay, so now we have a bunch of gear for a bunch of runs. How's that? Let me sell my stuff. We don't need. Okay. So, we need a weapon for woods. Bolt action, can't go wrong. We'll need ammo for that. There's some ammo. It's not that much, though. I need more. Let me get more. That's FMJ. Ammo. I don't even have FMJ. Let's see. That's 25 penetration. That's 31 penetration. I guess I'll take it. I can pierce level 3 helmets. Just 40 bullets. Which I'm going to put in my pocket. Up. Also want a backup handgun. With some mags. That should be good. And you might then pick up some backup ammo. Might as well. And a grenade. Just one for now. Actually, you know what? No, not even now. Not even. So. We should have everything ready. This is my quest keys, which I don't need to go ahead and do right now. Yeah, let's go to woods. Hopefully this time it won't crash. So we go to woods. We have to kill some scavs. Anything else on woods? Let me see. Location. And you want me to kill scavs without having body armor on. Any body armor. Does that count as helmets? I guess we'll see. So we'll go there, and whenever we see a scav, we'll take off our armor and shoot them. Let's go. Oh, but actually we need to do a scav run right now. Yeah, because my energy is too low. And we'll starve in the field. Let's do a customs run on the scav. Why not? Oh, are we generating item pools? Oh. Whatever. So the goal is to find some food. And make money. It's always to make money, really. But with the secondary objective of getting food. We'll be going on customs a lot, because a lot of quests right now are going to be around that place. Just like we used to go to Ground Zeroes a lot, because all the quests were on Ground Zeroes. Zero. Bleh. Whatever. So the quest we have to kill people with a pistol, and to kill people with grenades, that's going to happen naturally. As we encounter enemies, we chuck grenades at them, or we switch our pistol and shoot them. It all has to be player kills too, so it's going to take a while. It's not a priority. We just have to pack the equipment so that the opportunity arrives. Oh, also we can look for morphine. It's going to be into all kind of medical crates. I know I used to farm the morphine on Ground Zero, so I have a special route in mind. But we have to look for food first. That's priority number 1. And now we wait. As is usual. I'm thinking about that boat action quest. We're gonna have to do it eventually. The first part of just killing scavs from 40 meters away is not too bad. It doesn't have to be headshots. The second part of having to do headshots and leg shots, that's, you know, that just combines well. And they both give us upgrades for our Mosin. One is a rail for mounting sights. Unfortunately, it's only gonna... I think this rail can only support short-range sights, so it's not gonna be like a scope. It's gonna be like a reflex sight or a dot, which is not that great. It's expensive. It's gonna like double the cost of the gun for a dot on the sights. Better to just use iron sights at that point. Come on, load. Come on, load, please. Come on. Please. Also, we gotta start dying. Our stash is full of all of our insured kits. And it's time to take some space. We gotta die now. Come on. Please load. Come on. Come on. Please. Whatever reason it's taking longer. At least cab runs are kind of chill. We're probably gonna die, but at least we won't be just stressed out while we do that. That's the dog. That's dog noise, as you can hear right now. So look at that. We're level 10. At level 15, we unlock the flea market, and we can make more money from our stuff. So that's good news. And also we can buy stuff. Though, to be honest, the buying part, the buying aspect is kind of limited. I might be able to buy some parts from my hideout. But I probably won't be able to buy or sell guns. Or armors. All the stuff on the flea market is level gated. So the higher level you are, the more access to trade you have. Okay, we're almost there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Just load the game. Come on. Please. Are we there? Come on. Come on. Come on. Man. Well, looks like just yelling at the game is not working. It seems. Seems to me anyway. So did my stream crash? No, it's still there. We should still be streaming this. Okay. Let's see, where the fudge am I? We're on the western part. The med loot points are on the east, so let's go and run over there. 15 minutes is a decent amount of time. Could be worse for sure. Let's keep an eye out for enemies. Let me tab out for a second. Because I hit the chat. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Good. Oh. I'm headed towards that noise. So we have to live anyway. That's way too much ammo. We'll have to ditch some. I don't have any armor either, so there's a good chance we just get killed in one shot. If we get fired on. Oh. Dead scav. Which means a player passed through here. He got looted. Let's keep going. Hey, the Fatback Warrior, you keep thinking of getting Tarkov, but the equipment wipe makes you hesitant. Arc Raiders apparently use a better system, something about a minor buff that stays. I heard about that. Now, apparently, I'm not sure if that's going to stay true, but apparently, first of all, okay, two things. First, I highly recommend, even though it's going to be extra monies, I highly recommend getting the PvE Tarkov, at least when you first start out, because it's much easier to play. You won't be having to worry about other players spawn camping or spawn rushing you, or headshotting you by one shot from across the map. However, it is a bit scummy because it's extra monies to play for a single player offline mode. But it really helps you learn the game. And second, apparently, I'm not sure if that's going to stay true, but apparently, the developers said that with the release of 1.0, which is, you know, this is the Tarkov 1.0, there's no longer going to be wipes. Apparently. They're going to have some kind of other system for that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't account for it. What I know for sure is that PvE has never had a wipe. PvE does not wipe. You're in single player anyway. It doesn't matter. It's not a thing you can do anyway. So yeah. So two things. But to be fair, it's a bit scummy because you have to pay extra monies for the PvE DLC, which is a bit weird. When I bought it, when I first played the game, I was on PvP only on the multiplayer, and I could not survive. You've seen my stats, and then we survived one raid before we started streaming. Because every time I would just find a random another player who would just kill me instantly, or I would get lost in the raid, just get lost totally. Oh, okay, can I loot that dagger? I wouldn't know where to extract or what the map looked like. Let's go and lose some meds. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so when I first played the game, I would just get wrecked all the time. I could not extract, I could not survive, I could not make money, I could not. It was bad. And then I uninstalled the game because I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna have to play for 1,000 hours while getting constantly wrecked and struggling, I don't want to play that game. But then I heard about PvE, and I bought it. But when I bought it, it really hurt me because it did not feel fun to do. But as I played PvE, I had fun. Before I didn't have fun, now I had fun, and now we're back on PvP with some map knowledge. I know how to shoot my gun straight. I know what loot is needed for what quest. It makes everything a lot easier, and we can survive. And kill other players too, maybe. We're just here for meds and food. Also, there seems to be some kind of sniper battle outside. Oh, a suppressor. Yoink. A level 3 plate. That's not high enough for me. I'd rather have level 4 or 5. Level 3, we have basic armor that has these plates. Up. But if you can get past the pain and suffering of being a new player, Tarkov has a lot to offer compared to other games. Ugh. Hey, come on. Give me that. Mostly the simulation aspect of it. And it is enjoyable to shoot some guy in the face, too. To be completely fair. Give me all that food. That's for my PMC. Thank you. Now let's go for medical supplies. We want to get some morphine. Where's my extract, by the way? Can I take the rail out of here? Yes, I can take the railroad. Okay. Let's see. Nope, no morphine. Should be one more med cases over there. There's a player or... Oh, there's scavs down there. That's fine. Whatever. No morphine. There's 2 more cases down this way. More med crates in the building to my left, I think. And once that's all looted and done, we'll head for the railroad. Anyway, I can't confirm that the promise to not have a wipe on 1.0 is gonna stay, because I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what they're gonna do instead of the wipe. They're gonna have to come up with something. They currently have a prestige system where you just give up everything for a funny number next to your level. Let's go and check out one more place before we leave. It's a drill, too big for me. Let's see if we can make some money from these. That's decent money. That's 10,000 bucks. I'll pick that up. That's decent money. Let's check out the meds. For morphine. Come on, morphine. Come on, morphine. That's a bandage. Oh well. Let's get out of here. We're gonna cross the river and make it to the railroad, then we can leave. We'll have some decent cash. And some food to eat so we can go do another raid with our PMC. In the woods. I don't have any backup ammo for this SKS. This river crossing might be where the snipers is staying. Let me have all my stamina back. That's some kind of cultist dagger. Which I'm hoping is going to sell for a lot. Up. Hopefully that SKS I also looted from the body of that player is going to sell for a lot. What is that armor, by the way? The Defender 2. Level 5 plates. 11 kilograms. Okay, that's some heavy armor. I think I'm going to sell that. It's way too heavy for me. Because as we play, we'll have, we have skills. One of those skills is strength or heavy armor specialization. We should make these heavy armors a bit lighter, a bit more comfortable. Currently, I don't think we can use this proficiently. The highest armor I'm willing to go with my PMC is going to be like ballistic plate carriers. Okay, let's get out of here. Hopefully there's nobody that can snipe me from across this here. Hey, we made it. Huzzah! Woo! Well, that's some money right there. That should help. Though honestly, I really wanted to find at least one morphine. We almost hit every single med point on that map. Obviously, we're a scav, so we didn't have first pickings. Maybe somebody else came by earlier and picked up all the morphine, but that's unlikely. I wonder if we can craft morphine. Because I want to get to Therapist level 2, because they have more cases for us to stash items in our stash, so we can have better management. So we can have a dog tag case So I can stash all my dog tags in one square. They have a key case, so I can have all my keys in one single case. Okay, let's go. Let's just sell everything. This is all gonna be sold. I'm gonna eat some of that. Okay, and sell the rest. I'm gonna sell this SKS apart. Wait, no, the body armor. I'm gonna sell that if I can. Up. Okay. Because when I press the sell all button on the scav, it sells to Fence, who, as you've seen, has like a minus 100% sell rate, or like a minus. It sells me at half the price of what the item is actually worth. At least for other traders. So we can make twice as much money by selling these items individually to all the individual traders. First, we'll have to take apart the ballistic plates of the armor, so we can sell the plates, then sell the armor, because Ragman, the guy who buys clothes, doesn't buy ballistic plates. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Possibly. Now we wait. As usual. You know what? I could start. I think once we have 3 million rubles, which is going to happen eventually. Once we have 3 million, I'm going to start building up a US dollar cache. Because we're going to need a lot of the US dollars. Yep. The cultist knife, which has poison on it. A knife of a strange shape and with strange signs, taken from the cultists. It seems like it's used as a ritual knife, but apparently it's not limited to its use. It has technological changes in its design intended for the use of toxic substances. Better not to touch these blades. Yeah, so you can poison somebody if you manage to stab them with this. You'll still die, but they'll die too, eventually. At some point. Down the line. Okay, one thing at a time. First, let's sell our stuff. Do we need to eat still? Yes, eat. And drink. There we go. We're good to go. Please sell this to therapist. 40,000. Oh, 10,000. 10,000 for this survivor lighter. Do I already have one? I'm gonna need one. I do. Okay. I can sell that. Up. I wonder who buys the knife. Mechanic can buy this S-case for 50,000 rubles and this suppressor. I'm gonna guess that Fence buys that, right? Yeah, for 10,000 bucks. Let me go ahead and take the plates out and sell those individually. Somebody who buys those. Boom. Okay, so that scav run netted us $250,000. Nice. Okay, let's go to woods now. We should be all ready for that. Yeah. PMC on woods. So we have to kill scavs with our bolt action. Kill players with our handgun and grenades. Actually, I don't have a grenade on me right now. And there was a third thing on woods. And kill scavs without armor. So we're going to be hunting scavs, which means we're probably going to die, but that's fine. Because wherever there's scavs, there's loot, and wherever there's loot, there's players. The sawmill, the town in the upper right. The little scav camp in the bottom right. The USEC camp and the scav camp in the upper left. In the middle, there's like in the middle, there's a sniper scav that usually spawns on top of the rocks in the mountain, which we can go and take out ourselves. That could be an easy kill. Especially if we aim for the legs, the hit people in the legs quest. We have to hit a scav from 40 meters away with a bolt action in the legs twice. So 2 legs and 2 heads. I think we'll go and try for that. We'll go for the sniper scav if we can. I think with our compass, we should be able to find our way a bit easier in the woods. That should do the trick. Also, because our compass is in a special slot, if we die, we won't lose it. Because that thing is expensive. If you want to buy a replacement, I think it's like 200,000. So yeah, I'm not gonna be buying another one. Hopefully. And as usual, because I'm packing trash, I'm using a Mosin, which is definitely not. If I had a Merlin, which is the lever action rifle, there's a good chance that people would loot it off my body because they also want to do that quest with the bolt action. Because for some reason the lever action rifle counts as a bolt action rifle. So anyway, if I was packing the Merlin, the lever action rifle, there's a chance that people would loot it off my body and I wouldn't get it back in insurance. But because I'm packing a Mosin, an unmodified basic trash Mosin for 20,000 bucks, which sells for 5,000 because only fans will buy it back. People are not going to be looting that off my body. Hopefully. And my trash armor and helmet and pistol. They might take my pistol just because. It's free. If you don't pack a pistol and you kill someone with a pistol, that's just a free slot that you can, get a weapon in. Like I did back in the last stream when we killed that one player with using a shotgun on Ground Zero and he had a suppressed pistol. So to be fair, in that raid I was lacking ammo like crazy. Also, if we see a player, we should whip out our handgun and try and kill them with it. We gotta kill 3 players with a handgun. Anyways, now we wait. In terms of loot, woods is a couple of spots. But to be fair, I don't run this map. I don't know this map perfectly. Like I know customs a lot because I've been playing on that map a lot. Woods I can orient myself in. I know the exits, at least some of them. But to be fair, I can get lost if we go off the beaten path. If you spawn me in the middle of a random woods without any landmarks, I'm not gonna be able to find myself. But I have the compass, so actually I should be fine. Without the compass, especially if it's nighttime or like a big blizzard, I'm gonna get lost. Without the compass. Now we wait. Ugh. Anyway, while we wait, this should be our last raid. Hopefully we'll survive longer than the loading screen, and we'll get some kills. It's been a couple of raids that we survived in a row now. I think we've gone 2 or 3 raids in a row that we survived. I mean, we had some close calls, but it worked out. Oh, we're almost there. Maybe. Potentially. Come on. Come on. It's happening. That's about as long as it took for the scav to load on customs. Weirdly enough. Come on. Synchronize with them. Oh, maybe we're gonna have the same error as last time. The error of whatever, unable to load 500 ping. Hopefully not. Let's see. Okay, where am I? That's north. Wait, compass. Is the compass lagging? Compass? Compass! This is north. Okay. So on the southern side of some kind of mountain. Let's head west. Hopefully being against the rocks is going to diminish my profile. Okay, I know where I am. Yeah, I know this spot. The sniper scout should be up the rocks over there. So we'll head down there in a bit. An SKS stock. Some of this ammo might be good. It's hard to say. I don't know my ammo too well. Okay. BT 545 by 39. Might be good. Hard to say. There's somebody else. Let's go up the rocks. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Let's try at least to kill that sniper scav. We do need to be 40 meters away, though. Which is not going to happen at this range. Watch out. It's around this ridge somewhere. Oh, looks like it's not there today. Okay, well, I guess we get to loot. But we are here for kills. Make no mistake. I don't hear anybody else. Ooh, a scope. That's usually valuable. I can't put that in my... Okay, well, never mind then. Can't put it in my container for whatever reason. No flashlight, it's a bit hard to see. Should be some kind of valuables, maybe, on the ground. Nope. Okay, let's make our way to... I think the sawmill. It's probably gonna have some players, probably gonna have some scavs. We'll probably die, but that's fine. Our stash is full anyway, so we gotta empty it out. Eventually. To the sawmill. If we're lucky, there's going to be a boss there with a bunch of guards that we can try and take out and probably die to. Okay. Weird. Weird noises. Now it is Sniper Town over there. Which means that if we fire a shot, we'll have to reposition. Otherwise we'll get sniped. Go into cover. Nobody else. It's a scav. Gonna go for the legs. Give me your legs. Give me them legs. 40 meters away. Oh, that's a guy. Okay, that should be 40 meters away. Let's get them legs. Your legs! PMC? I think maybe. We'll see. We can check using our thing here. I got one leg shot. That was not a PMC. I killed him with a pistol and he's not in my statistics. In a group where am I surrounded by scavs? It's scavs. If it was PMC, I'd be dead. I gotta stay far away so I can kill that guy in the legs. I need some leg shots. Because he's been hit in the legs, he should be able to move far away. The sawman is popping off. Oh, there it is. Leg him. Leg him. Leg him! In the legs! Smart they are taking cover and supporting a retreat. It seems so. There's two of these guys. It looks like they're taking cover over there. Give me them legs! That was not a leg shot. Oh, there's two of them. Boom! Legs! Okay, now we need to get some headshots. My arms are shaky. Because I've lost an arm from damage. I'm kind of running out of ammo, aren't I? Somebody else. Somebody was shooting at me. I saw some tracer bullets. It's a guy down there. Still alive. Still alive! Jesus Christ! That's not a player, though. That was a scav. Gotta switch out my pistol, I'm out of ammo. Yeah, that was a bunch of body shots that this armor protected him from. Should be enough. Gotta get some of these headshots. There are more coming from this way? Ooh! Ooh! 40 meters away, go! He has a shotgun. That's dangerous. He's following me. Where is he? At least I should have hit him with a bolt action. Out of earth. Be something worth taking. I hope so. There he is. Headshot. With my shaky hands. Boom! Headshot. We're getting there. Give me that shotgun. That can help. With the 12 gauge. What is that? Super performance HP slugs. Oof! Good thing it didn't hit me. That's a much better backpack than what I have. Okay, let's go back to finding the scav that's back there. Gotta get some headshots. Looks like he didn't push me while I was fighting these guys. Did I take much damage? I lost an arm. He got shot in the arm. I saw somebody move down there. Oh. I missed. I missed. I missed. Got him! Woo! That's one quest complete. So as we can see when we're fighting the AI, if I miss, I'm dead. Or at least I'm dead if this was a real player. But because I've got an arm macing, I got shaky hands in my aim, as you can see. Anyway, I should still have a task to kill more guys. Gotta kill one more scav. I can get some scopes on this thing. There should be another guy down this way. I see him. Okay. That's one quest complete. Now we just have a quest to just keep killing scavs. We need to kill 15 scavs. Let's see. Shootout picnics. We need to kill 8 more. There's been 7 so far. Let's see if we can get a decent gun from some of these scavs. Also, the sawmill should be having some players nearby. AKU, that's decent. I should try and loot all these scavs, but it's gonna take a while. Oh, that's not good ammo. That's a 10-rounder. That's something to hydrate myself with. I mean, we do have 7 bodies to loot. If I can find them all. Sometimes they have decent stuff on them. Actually, we do have ammo for this AK. We picked it up from the camp. Boom. Yeah. I can run this AK. Did I reload? Oh, yeah. I'm halfway through my ammo supply. This is missing one, but that's because whenever I reload, it ejects a round from the chamber. And I don't remember what the combination of buttons is for loading the chamber specifically. Should be another body over here. Oh. I'm killing that guy. He's been hit. You know, because we leveled up our skill. I'm not gonna go over that hill, though. It's probably healing down there. If that's a player. Though I'm thinking it's a scav. Two bullets? Heck no. Ditch that. That's a full mag of 8 bullets. Actually, we have an AK. There's a firefight happening around there. I don't see anything. I'm gonna bolt action this guy. Check his pockets and his bag. Potential loot. Oh, a key. What the fudge is that? Scope is still often decent. Russian army pineapple juice. Keep looting. I looted this guy already. Okay, I think we're done with the looting. Let's keep killing. Let me just do some inventory Tetris. Can I put the scope down there? Yes, that's often valuable. Put this key and this thing. What about my mags? I've gotten one empty pistol mag. This thing is trash. Discard it. I've had a bleed, so my bandage is already a bit used. Don't need those, but I'll keep it, I guess. Okay. Let's head for the sawmill. Oh, it's quite a hot zone. 9 scavs. Let's see if I need any healing. Yeah, we have some general damage just from bleeding. I gotta restore. Because I did take a bit before I restored my bleeding. Before I stopped my bleeding, excuse me. Oh, there's somebody. That's a scav. Okay, AK time. Ow. There we go. He took out my other arm. If only I could aim better. We're gonna have some shaky arms. That's gonna be bad for bolt action. Get him. Thank you. The BTR is passing nearby. If I had some money, I'd pay him to transport me somewhere. But I don't, so I won't. Time to go? Well, I'd say yes. I just gotta figure out a way to get out of here. No arms means no aiming. Okay, there's a guy nearby. I gotta go that way too. That means it's pistol time. There's a guy right there. Probably on the rock. Yeah, I gotta go that way anyway. There's like some kind of sniper battle. I gotta have my pistol out. We need pistol kills on players. It's down that way. Watch out. That's the guy. Let's wait for it. I want him to be firing so I can move while he doesn't hear me. That's a scav. Whatever. Let's snipe him with my shaky hands. It might be like a guard boss. But he was aiming down that way at a player. Halfway down the mag. Well, we need the pistol kills anyway. I don't have a grenade on me. Well. Time to bolt action him out. I missed. Blit. Oh well. He had the Marlin. Oh well. I wonder if any of my bullets hit him. Probably. It's a bit embarrassing to lose to a guy with a bolt action with a fully auto gun. Oh well. I mean, we were expecting to die anyway, so it's fine. Bleh. Got me with a headshot with his... Oof, got 10 kills. Which means we need 5 more to complete the quest of killing scavs. And we know he won't be looting us because we have shitty guns. So we'll get that equipment right back. Okay. That was today's last raid anyway. It's fine. We were on a roll until we got to that player, and I could not land my hits. It was my fault. If I had better aim, this guy would be dead. It would be super duper dead. Just gotta get better aim. And also actual, you know, I should have repacked my my pistol mags because I wanted that pistol kill, which would have happened. My pistol would out DPS his lever action gun, but I forgot to repack my pistol mags for my original pistol, not the shitty one I got from the scav. Oh well. Let's turn in those quests and stop for today. Tomorrow we'll go back to woods to finish that scav quest. We'll have to kill 5 more scavs. Okay, first the quests. We got 2 quests done here. Tarkov Shooter Part 1. He gives me access to scopes, which I can put on sniper Mosins with the sniper stock and this one. Well, actually no. We need we need proper level 2 to get access to the sniper Mosin stock, which can actually fit the scope. Well, I'll pick it up. Do you feel like Zaitsev yet? Sniper is satisfied with the first test results and has already prepared the next task. Sniper Part 2. Not bad, not bad. Even I wouldn't be so accurate with my shots. I'm way too old now. While you were shooting, Sniper has prepared the next test for you. I see you're quite a good shot, kid. Sniper said he wants to test your reaction time. The faster ones wins, as he says. As in that film, remember? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Only with a bolt-action rifle instead of a revolver. Life here certainly isn't a movie, but the reaction and the choice of position is very important in the firefight, especially in urban conditions. If you survive this, help yourself to my cowboy hat. I have one around here somewhere. You choose yourself who you want to be, good, bad, or the ugly. Eliminate players from less than 25 meters away while using the bolt action. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's really hard. Anyway, we don't want to get... I don't want to do this player kill quest. I'd rather have the gun and the grenade kill quest first. We have a backpack waiting for us. I guess I'll use it. We need to put together a new kit. We have our quest rewards, which are parts for the Mosin snipers. Let me go ahead and stash them somewhere because we'll use that later. It's a scope mount and a scope. And a rail for like reflex sights and whatnot. And vests, which I can't even fit. And $110,000 redos. Boom. Plus a helmet. Anything else I can use? No, we have a headset. Do we not? Headset. And I need a gun. We're going back to woods, so it should be a... Oh, I could have a full-on sniper. Or a deagle. Deagle plus... some kind of a rifle. For long range. Well, I guess we can have a full-on sniper. but meh. Let's go to Sega 9. This uses 9mm, right? Yeah. And we have some 9mm ammo, which I can pack up. Right? Nope, that's the wrong ammo. That's 9x18. We need 9x19. There it is. Okay, and then finally, some ammo of my Deagle. Maybe even some mags. I can't buy the mag. We need loyalty level 3 to Jaeger, or loyalty level 3 to mechanic for these mags. So it's not gonna happen. What about ammo? I can get some. Let's see, 50 Action Express. I mean, it's decent, I guess. Buy like 20. So we can reload the mag on the field. Okay, so we got a Deagle and a rifle. A backpack. I need some meds, which we don't have any leftovers. Okay, get a bandage. Get a tourniquet for heavy bleeds. Get a med kit for healing. That should do the trick. Okay. And we got some stuff to sell. What is this key? A key for the reserve, the army reserve. Let's sell this stuff. To mechanic. 30,000. Hey, in total we made like 150,000 from that one run, even though we died. Ragman can buy this for 27,000. Oh, we made 200,000 bucks from that. Nice. Hey, that was a profitable run, even if we died. Nice. Real nice. Let's see, I have armor, helmet, headset, handgun, regular gun. I could use extra mags. One extra mag. Nah, we'll be packing our mags, I guess. We can sell this gunpowder. I'm not going to be crafting my own ammo just yet. Whoop! Okay, well. We just purchased some medicine, that's fine. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. I think, right? We don't have any more quests to hand in. What's the state of my traders? Prapor needs a couple more quests before he levels up. Therapist, same thing. Skier is way far away. He needs me to spend money at this place. What would I spend money on? I guess an ADAR. I could run a couple of ADAR builds. Peacekeeper needs me to get 16,000 US dollars from him. I guess I could try and run some M16s. Actually, no, we just need like 20,000 bucks for the main mission. That's not gonna happen. Mechanics needs a lot more quests. Ragman just needs me to level up a bit. Jaeger, we've done a couple of quests for Jaeger. We've done like five quests. And he's only loyalty level 6. Oh, you know what I didn't do, which I should have done? I should have taken off my armor. Because we have a quest to kill scats without wearing any body armor. Which in that last run, if I didn't have body armor, we would have done it. Dang it. Oh well, that's for later. What are we doing tomorrow? I think we're going back to customs. We'll do one quest for skiers, which is to go and use this key, to get a package. So that's gonna be the... Actually, wait. Yeah. No. We're going back to woods. And you know what? I'm gonna go back to woods without any armor, because we once again have to kill some scavs. Okay. Anyway. See you guys tomorrow for more. Okay, bye, okay, bye, okay, bye, okay, bye, okay, bye. That was fun. Okay, bye, okay, bye, okay, bye, okay, bye. Bye, 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 bye.